Hi, welcome to our 100% playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, following Yuri's route, and this is Act 1, Day 4. Right, back to this again, for I'm pretty sure it's the last time, so better make it count. Massacre. Disarray, I think I'm starting to get these now. Despise, no. Yes. Contamination, yes, a long word. Memories, I don't think memories is something Yuri would like. No, it's too happy. Anger, definitely not. Judgment, yes, she would like that. Unrestrained, yes. Frightening, I think she'll like. I'd be sure. Festival, yes. So I actually remember some of these, to be honest. Agonizing. Tragedy. No, I don't think she likes. Flying. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that's not the word she'd use. Uncanny, unending, nature, loud. I don't think so. Daydream, I think she likes. No, she doesn't. She likes dream, but not daydream, which is interesting. No, she doesn't. Flying. Doesn't like milk. Socks, no. Eternity, I think she likes. Yes. Good thing I noticed that. I thought so, and I was right. Intellectual, yes, you'd like that. Comfort, no. Unending, I think she likes. Extraordinary. I don't think she likes that. No. That's more of a Sayori thing. I guess not dark either, no. Same thing. I think she likes... No, that's Sayori likes depression. See, it's really hard because they both like these sorts of words and it's a bit difficult to tell them apart. It's all a bit of luck. So that's the reason why I have this guide up, just in case I mess up or something. Extraordinary, I don't think so. Sunset, I don't think she likes it. No. Cage, she likes cage though. Wouldn't have found that. After image, she likes that. Oh, like three quarters of the way there. Skipping peaceful kawaii, no, definitely not. She doesn't like grief, which is not good. She likes aura though, that's nice. Determination, she likes. Uncontrollable, she likes. Crimson, also a nice word, I like that as well. Uncanny, she likes. Disoriented, I think, yeah, she likes disoriented. Sorry, I thought it was a Sayori word. She also likes disaster. Oh man, I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I can see that the writers were trying to be funny, but the problem is that don't speak Japanese, and I can imagine not a lot of people would speak Japanese either, so I don't know what they were going with here. I just couldn't help but say that because it just makes me cringe so hard hearing that, to a point that I don't know if I can continue. But I'll keep it up, okay? When I say 100% playthroughs, I'm gonna do it. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at her desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Haha. Hehe, sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation's already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling around some papers at her desk.
Jobby James, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? What do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jobby James. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know this is not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being for my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that?
She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with someone of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe something on her mind is you, Jobby James.
Me?
How on earth do you think you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always has been.
Hehe. You're so funny, Jobby James. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, but you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, but try not to think on it for now.
Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully.
I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head.
Monika stands from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care of her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Well, there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away, quickly and flustered on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit to one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I can tell you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that was what I was? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it's hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not like I was staring or anything. I don't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you're alright. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only a concern for those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who would find more comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's in your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't even want to admit it to me. So I can't help but to wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to say something so stupid.
No, it's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been best friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Jobby James, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms outside are not always match what they may be going on inside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed a strange behavior today too, and that I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mystery is untold even to themselves. And you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings when you aren't aware we're in you. That's...
Oh wait, I said that, whoops. Did I say that? No, you said that. Sorry about that, I thought I would say that.
I think that's... Be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really as sophisticated as you.
It's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monika calls out the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika. She smiles with me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Oh well. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, of course.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. And that makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Jobby James.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Suspicious. Zuki.
Yeah, no thanks.
But you didn't even... Next! That is what you call constructive criticism right there. You should learn a thing or two from the Zuki, okay? Alright, Yuri next.
Jobby James, your writing has not only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown to me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions, and I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's wrong. That's a wrong way to put it. It never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve, so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this.
Remember you were mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like really I had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Jobby James, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Maybe, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, they don't even make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Jobby James. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write.
Like a computer.
But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Jobby James. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. So rare I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If others don't see that way, then screw 'em. I mean, I joined this club hoping to make friends, and I would say I had one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Don't you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Done it. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ambient glow. The amber glow bathing. In the distance a blue-green light flickens. A lone figure crosses the path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows. Closer, closer. No, grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I grasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers and my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard about ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared this with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. Once again, try to hand the poem back to her. Instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate to respond to her warm touch. You can. The poem is. Once again, Yuri fails to complete a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monika says something. I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles back at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Last but certainly not least, Monika. Hi, Jobby James. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give that some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. And I'm sure it will also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem from I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten refined, Jobby James. Yuri's been teaching a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I've heard say more words the last couple of days than she's ever talked this whole year. I'm not sure how you did it. That's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. And I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... Ha 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 ha! That's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading the edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. But if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, yeah, I'll get back to that. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady knows everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all I was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, a lost adrift the sky, a victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day I search, I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend, all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky, till one day the wind across to blow. Done it. I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But at hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, a hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything. Lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found the answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we all seek is the impossible. I am not your legend, and your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers, the sort of thing that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so I had to so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In that way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, then the world would start to lose its meaning. You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ah, you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, you wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your poems because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response, something you put so much into. But if you don't find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things that you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue writing, improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club. A catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't in the mood to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori has always helped lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Nazuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Oh, well, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times not to go home with her. You pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nazuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Nazuki? Challenge accepted. And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling some poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me out with something for Yuri?
I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Nazuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
Ah, then that may be the case. If I can't be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person.
So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes and stares at the desk, focus and start nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. It'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you Jobby James.
The one who is truly useless.
Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Nazuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go along to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh, now they're gonna respond to a suggestion like that.
I suppose I don't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't even know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your own butt anyway.
Yes, Nazuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Nazuki, you mentioned that you like to handle baking on your own. Jobby James may not like being around if you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jobby James to... what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's just settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jobby James to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can't we just settle this already? Yeah. Jobby James, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case,
everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going with... Of course I'll be going with Yuri. For another character graphic cutscene. Well, I'll probably most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Nazuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Jobby James?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear.
Nazuki, you'll be able to handle it, the baking yourself.
I mean, yeah. I already said I'll be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell Nazuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jobby James?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Nazuki? Nazuki? What? Why is everyone yelling out to me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm so sorry for this. I didn't really know why Jobby James picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I can do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Oh, well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it, but I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Nazuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. Huh? You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs their bags, and I start to follow Monika and Nazuki out of the room as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. So sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe it slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'll be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping you by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? Not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. If you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope to manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Jobby James. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting one reason with the most common sense. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to help to point to you, and you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. Looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes his expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots to the roof, even though I've gotten really used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
See you then.